Hey, well, happy Saturday, everyone. We're doing a top of the hour update over the next couple hours on Fox 43 Plus on the incoming winter storm tomorrow. I hope everyone has had a good day, get some last minute preparations done. This is a live look well out to our west in Illinois in the city of Quincy, where the snow continues to fall. So thankfully, none of that here quite yet. And if you have any last minute items you need to get done, still looking good. And as we head into the rest of the evening, by midnight and afterwards, that's when the snow will really start to arrive from southwest to northeast, and really by daybreak tomorrow or just before, 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates will become possible. That's heavy snow, and that is going to accumulate quickly. So as we head into the daybreak hour Sunday, things pick up quickly. It is all snow for us to start, heavy snow. As we head into the midday, snow continues for most of us. And of course, we continue to track the sleet potential mixing in as well. So not everybody will see sleet, especially through the afternoon. Best chance of seeing sleet will be along and south of the turnpike. That will cut back on totals a bit. We'll talk about that in a second. But regardless of totals in your backyard, we're expecting major travel disruptions, closures tomorrow and Monday, and delays perhaps even as we go through much of early next week, because the Arctic air that arrived, it was very cold today. It is going nowhere, and it's staying around as we head into the month of February. So as we head into Monday, we have a weather impact alert time frame continuing. The breeze will pick up. That could bring some blowing snow across the region. So even as we clean up the back roads, most rural areas will have to keep an eye out for some of that snow drifting. And with the frigid temperatures, it will certainly be a bit tougher to clean up as well as we head into the rest of the week. So as we look at satellite and radar, this is a massive storm, and it has been a massive storm really since yesterday. You have snow in areas that have not seen snow in a while. Northern Texas, Oklahoma, and the pink ice issues are always the biggest concern for areas down in the deep south. So this winter storm has long-reaching impacts, and here's a look of radar just to our west. You can see the snow over the Ohio Valley, Indiana, Kentucky, starting to move into the Commonwealth. A lot of this will not reach the ground, though, so sometimes radar can be deceiving at the onset of a winter storm. It's 14 up in Juniata County right now, but look at the dew points in -2. That is very, very dry air. So if you're looking at radar tonight, you might see some on radar, but it's likely not reaching the ground quite yet. So we believe that mainly after midnight is when the snow will start to pick up. Places like Franklin, Fulton County, Adams, portions of Cumberland, 2, 3, 4 a.m. is when all of us will start to see that light to moderate snow. Then by 4 or 5 a.m., heavy snow becomes possible. And you just saw we're into the teens. We've been under a hard freeze since the end of the work week. So these cold temperatures will allow the snow to accumulate quickly once it gets started as we go through our Sunday morning. So we'll play it out here for you on Futurecast. Heavy snow through the daybreak hours, through the morning as well. This will accumulate for all of South Central PA and the Commonwealth very quickly. And of course, we continue to track that sleet line, that mixing line, as we head into the afternoon. So this is just one model, and it brings it up to about the PA-Maryland border by about the early afternoon. As we go through the afternoon, this continues to keep it around the 30 corridor, which is a good bet, but it may slide up towards, say, the Turnpike, Harrisburg, portions of, say, Carlisle, Mechanicsburg. Regardless, that's going to cut down on totals just a tad. Here's a look at late in the afternoon, heading towards dinner time. Snow and sleet continue, and it will still be heavy at times until about after sunset on Sunday. At least things will start lightening up. So while we have the heavy snowfall rates in the morning tomorrow, it may be tough at times for the crews to keep up with the snow that is falling so hard. So as we head into the evening, as it does lighten up, at least that may help them keep up with the storm, get ahead of it. But travel disruptions expected all day Sunday into the overnight, and as we head into Monday, the snow showers shut off, but impacts will linger. So of course, a lot of people will be talking about the snow and how much do we get in the backyard. Here's our latest look at expected snowfall totals for tomorrow. Haven't changed our thoughts much over the past few days. We still expect generally a foot or more for most of South Central PA. We did shift our pink line here up a little bit further north, about 10, 20 miles, due to that mixing that will cut down on totals just a tad for areas, say, the 30 corridor from Adams to Lancaster, portions of Franklin County. And as you head further south and east, say, Philly area may struggle to even pick up 6 or 7 inches. But regardless, the sleet that will fall on top of the snow will solidify and just make it tougher for crews to clean up. Temperatures, even though they're warming above our heads, notice they stay into the teens all day tomorrow. So anything that falls will certainly stick, and again, that sleet could bring extra slick travel for areas south of the turnpike. And the cold is going nowhere. As we head into the evening, like I said, things lighten up. It really won't be until after midnight, though, that the snow and sleet shut off completely. And then we're left with the Arctic cold as we head into the rest of the upcoming weeks. So Arctic cold just as concerning when it comes to impacts compared to the snow. And behind the Sunday snow, travel impacts likely. We're going to need to give crews plenty of time to clean up on Monday, especially through the morning on the back roads, the more rural areas. And then the breeze picks up on Monday as well. Gusts around 30 miles an hour will, of course, add to the wind chill and then likely blow some snow around on the back roads and more rural areas as well. So fortunately, we do expect some closures and delays as we head into the first couple days of next week. We continue to have our weather impact alert through Tuesday. Even as the wind relaxes heading into Tuesday, look at these temperatures. These are likely near record cold temperatures, sub-zero in many spots Tuesday morning for actual temperatures. And with the light breeze, that will make it feel anywhere from -10 to -20. So it is important to layer up, wear numerous layers. We've been used to it here a lot this past winter. But the cold is going nowhere. Even as conditions slightly improve by Wednesday, we get back up into the 20s in some spots. Notice these morning temperatures staying right around zero for much of next week, and a breeze picks back up later in the week. That will make, again, those wind chills become more concerning. So we'll have further details at the top of the next hour on Fox 43 Plus. Feel free to let us know if you have any questions, if you want to shoot out a town name. We do have all that information online, and you could reach us online as well. So again, the cold is going nowhere. February begins next weekend, and the Arctic air, again, is going nowhere.